What is up, guys? I'm back, and today I want to talk to you guys about one of my favorite games of all times, Magic the Gathering, and specifically Magic the Gathering Arena, which is the latest incarnation in video game format of the Magic the Gathering collectible trading card game. Let's just get this off the table right away. This game, MTGA specifically, and when I say MTGA now and going forward, I mean specifically this video game, Magic the Gathering Arena. If I just say Magic, I'm talking about Magic in general. Like I said, let's get this off the table right away. MTGA is 100% completely free to play. If you do not want to give them money, you will not have access to absolutely everything, but you will have enough of a game to enjoy and play. You have in-game money, which is the gold up here. I currently have 625. You also have gems, which is another currency. Gems represent actual real-world money. What the exchange rate is exactly, I don't know. You will be able to get more in-game gold by doing your daily quests, which is always stuff like cast 30 green and white spells like I have here for 750 gold, or cast 20 red and green spells for 500 gold. You can click on a quest if you don't want to do it to flip it and get another random quest immediately. You can do that once per day, and you can have up to 3 active quests at a time. I will get my third one back in about 16 hours. If you clear them all, the next day you come back, you'll have 1, and so forth. You can only accumulate up to 4. And you also have daily quests. If you win a game against actual players, you will get 250 gold and 100% XP. And then there is the Mastery, which I cannot explain to you guys fully because it's brand new. It just came out, and I'm not 100% exactly sure how it even works. But from what I can surmise, you gain XP by winning games and playing games. You get XP, you level up certain mile markers like level 2. You get a pack of Core Set 2020. If I get to level 4, I will get another pack, 6, 8, so forth, so on. 1 Mastery Orb. I think that's what you're going to use to put them into the Mastery tree. You'll also see here, and there's 10 pages of this, by the way, so it goes all the way up to level 100. There's also a second line here that you can see. You have to pay actual real money in the form of gems to unlock it, and I believe you'll get both rewards if you've paid that as you level up. Will I do this? I don't know. I'll see. I'm thinking about it. And then there's the Mastery Tree, which you'll be able to put the gems into, like we just saw here. The orbs, sorry, is what they call them. You'll get orbs. As far as I understand, I have not looked into this super deeply, but you'll get orbs. You can put them in. So if I put one here, I assume it'll unlock this, which is a cosmetic look for a card, and then I'll be able to put one here and here and here and so forth until you fill up the entire thing with your 30 orbs. These are all cosmetics, different visuals for the cards. These are not the actual cards. So what can you get for real money? We'll take a very quick look. I do not want to make this a very long video, but basically you can spend real money to buy gems. So for example, you would have to pay 20 actual dollars to get the 3,400 gems to be able to unlock the Mastery second tier of rewards. Packs can be bought with in-game gold. 1,000 will get you a pack of any of the sets that are in the game. If you want to buy multiples, it's in gems. You can buy bundles with gems or real money. These are all cosmetics. Guild bundles, which is again just more cosmetics. You can buy the card styles and a like fake deck protector to make your deck look different for your guild. Again, this is all real money. You can buy avatars. There is a list of completely free ones I'll show you in a second, but some of them you can buy with either gems or with gold. You can buy the sleeves to make your decks look different. Some of them are gold, but mostly you'll see they are all gems. And you can buy card styles, which is just a different look for cards. profile. So basically you will pick an avatar. All these avatars are free. The ones with the locks on them lower down have to be purchased with gold or real money. Go back. And I positioned my camera here, by the way, to hide my screen name so you guys can't harass me. But anyway, you'll get your seasons. So we're in War of the Spark Season 3. My season rank, I haven't started yet. So you'll start at Bronze. Bronze. My mastery is at 3. You get constructed rank, which is the play ranked, and then you get limited rank, which I believe is the tournaments if you join in. So speaking of what are the play modes? You can play against a random opponent, just normal play. You can play ranked against random opponents of the same general tier as you. And you can play versus the AI, which is just a practice mode. There is also, because I've enabled it, you can also play traditional. This just means cards that are banned in normal play mode can still be played in traditional. There are also events, like here, for example, Sealed Core Set. You can only enter and play this if you pay 2,000 gems. There are sometimes some that you can pay gold, in-game gold, to join. I believe right now all of them are gems. Basically, you pay gems, you go in, you get a certain, depending on the mode of cards, like this, for example, is a traditional draft for War of the Spark. You would pick cards from packs if you've never done a draft. Basically, each player opens a pack, you pick any cards you want, you pass the rest to the next guy, he picks a card, and it goes round and round and round until everyone's got all their cards. You make a deck with what you have, and you play. So you play this until you lose 2 matches. If you get 0 wins, you get a pack for free. You also get to keep the cards you got from the draft. If you win 1, you get, and so forth and so on, and they all kind of work similarly. I'm going to go ahead and do a bot match so that it's easier for me to talk to you guys and tell you what I don't like and what I do like about the game. We'll start with what I like because that's going to be quick. What I like, it works. It's just a perfect representation of the tabletop game. The rules, as far as I've seen, are perfectly executed. The art is perfectly representative, and it's just a nice, clean design. And it just works. It just works. It's just a very good representation of the game. Like I say, the art is exactly like the cards. It plays exactly like the normal game. It's just a perfect representation. The ranking system works very well, except for the first week. I find the first week of a season, they should have some kind of logic where if you finished in Mythic top tier, you shouldn't start Bronze. And as far as I know, that's about... You should start where you ended, and then it should kind of even out. So if you lose a bunch, fair enough. You lost a bunch, and you'll get pushed back down. But currently, everyone, as far as I know, starts Bronze, which means the first week of a new season, personally, I find completely useless to play. You are just going to get matched against really random assortment of tiers. I usually wait a week, and then I start, and that seems to me to be more reflective of, yeah, okay, the first couple of rounds are super easy, but I get up to silver very quickly. I get up to gold pretty quickly still, and then I usually, honestly, I stop when I get to gold. I don't particularly enjoy playing ranked. I just do it to get the rewards, and gold seems to be the easiest to get to with the most amount of rewards. What I don't like, and we'll just get into this because it is the bigger of the complaints and the bigger source of what I want to talk about. While the game works super well, there are problems. The biggest problem is there's no friends list. There's no friends list at all. I hit it before, and I could have shown you guys, I guess, but I hit it. And I have to discard something here. The only way to play against a friend right now, as far as I'm aware, is they did actually I just noticed earlier, they did actually add a Discord challenge. I haven't tried it. I cannot tell you how it works. But there should be a way to challenge friends over Discord now, which is pretty cool, because that was not there before. The only other way before was you had to know your friend's name and you had to know the random digit that the game adds at the end of the name. You'd both have to know each other's, you'd send challenges at the same time, and then it would let you play a game together. If you wanted to play multiple games, you'd have to keep re-challenging every time. The other crappy part is, yeah, okay, you can play against friends, sort of. Doing so gets you no rewards. You get no in-game gold, you get no XP, you get nothing for doing so. It is 100% just to play for fun. Which, alright, cool, but, you know, whatever. There's also absolutely no way to communicate with an opponent. The only thing you can do is these canned responses. That's it. You cannot Skype, you cannot do anything else. There's no voice chat, there's none of that. I can understand that. People online are very toxic. Fair enough. But you need to let me play against my friends, and you need to let me communicate. Just let me mute people if they're being toxic, but there should be a way to communicate. They basically took a game that is super social and made it completely antisocial. Like I say, there's no way to communicate, there's no way to play against friends, so you're just left playing against voiceless, emotionless, random people. The other huge problem I have is go to a site like MTG Goldfish. What this is deck ideas, but go to standard mode and look at the top decks, and basically what is there is what you're going to be playing against in MTGA. Usually even just, I'd say, the top 5. Not exclusively, you will get a few people where you play against them and you see what they're playing and it's kind of like, huh, that's a cool idea. I've not seen anyone else play that. The deck I'm playing right now, I have not seen anyone else play. I've not seen anyone else even play any of the combos in this deck because it's not listed on any of the sites. It's something I came up with just randomly from 2 cards and then threw in more stuff that kind of helped those 2 cards. But yeah, that's like a big problem is you just end up playing against the same decks over and over and over and over and over. Like I was saying, my fun is the social aspect. How we used to play Magic is we'd get together on a Friday night and we'd play all night, order pizza, drink a couple of beers, whatever, and it would just be for fun. So we'd come up with screwy, kind of weird deck ideas that might not work, but it was still fun, you know? And or we'd do, you know, a new set would come out, there'd be a new mechanic, and we'd kind of go like, let's all make a deck that's based on that new mechanic. Okay, yeah, let's do that. And we'd play and we'd just have fun. It wasn't competitive, it was just to have fun. And that is the biggest thing that this game is missing, is the fun part of just playing against friends. There's no way to do it right now. They also need to implement more modes. I showed you what there is. The draft, if you're into drafting and stuff like that, is super fun. It's cool that it's there. It would be awesome, and I hope they do this, is implement modes like Commander, Plane Chase, Arc Enemy, Two-Headed Giant. So maybe if you can't co-op with friends, at the very least you can... You could, at the very least, go ahead and, like, play co-op with a friend against 2 random opponents. But none of that is in there. Will they implement it? Maybe, but they haven't done it yet. They just seem to be concentrating on the modes, which is fine if that's what they're going for. It's just not my preferred way of playing. But there you go. MTGA, super solid game. It could be better very easily, and I hope to God they implement friends lists and the ability to do quests against your friends. So there you go, MTGA. Hope you guys enjoyed.